Okay, welcome everyone to our July edition of our Zoom monthly meetup. We have our vote today on the members challenge. So I'll be showing you guys the video as well, just to show you a refresher of what we have to vote for. We have the Coral Yi Chen brush set, which retails for $100. There's some excellent brushes in there. That is going to be the prize. And we're going to do this again for the next magazine as well. So we'll have more prizes as well for other things. And of course, our most exciting news upcoming is our two exhibitions. First, we'll have United Through Watercolour Visual Arts Mississauga from September 5th to September 8th. And we have Alberta in Watercolor starting the 30th of September with the Friday and Saturday, Friday the 3rd of October and 4th of October, which is our main dates where we're going to have a few demos and workshops. There's myself, there's Ina Nagatieva, there's Cynthia Cabrera, and I'm trying to remember who else. But anyway, we have several demos and exhibitions, Alberta themed for the most part. So if you're out west, check that out. If you're around the Toronto area, we have United Through Watercolor September 5th to 8th. August 1st is the deadline for submissions for United Through Watercolor. If you haven't submitted yet and you still want to submit, please let me know, because we can extend it a bit longer if you're still working on something. And you'll have to deliver your painting to myself, so you can make arrangements by messaging me, emailing through iwscanada@gmail.com. Or you can bring it to the exhibition on the first day of the event, which is a Thursday, September 5th. So let me know if you still want to join in to United Through Watercolor, because I'm collecting the paintings starting now. And if you need a bit more time, let me know as well, and we'll figure it out. Okay, so that's the recent news. So we can go through, first of all, we'll do our little show and tell bit. So let me know what you're working on, what you want to talk about. And at the end, we'll do the vote for the winner of the members challenge. And I'll show the video once again, so you all see what paintings we have to vote on. So Michelle, do you want to start off? Let us know what you got going on.
Okay. I've been experimenting with a lot with stencils and airbrush. So I've got all these stencils with all kinds of very cool things on them. And then I bought a little airbrush that is, I think they use it for nails and things like that, but it's very small. Usually the airbrushes that I've seen are quite big. This one's really small.
Oh, that's very handy. Yeah, usually they need a big compressor and
No, this one is just run by a battery.
Oh, that's great.
And it has like a little attachment, and it's got all the stuff to go with it. Different things, like you put your paint in there. There's a few different things like that. So that's my latest toy. And here's some of the paintings that I've done. Let's see if I can put some light on it over there. No? Okay. All right. So let me just I always have trouble finding this. Where's the little flip around your camera? Oh, there it is. Yay. All right. Cool. Now you're staying in the messy studio. All right. So this is what I've been doing. So this is
that's what the stencil.
Yeah, that's the background. See the background?
Oh yeah, that saves a lot of time.
That's the stencil. The rest is all hand painted.
That's very handy, because that's a lot of work to do all that detail.
Yeah, I love detail. And then you see the trillium, and the trillium is also on the spoon, right?
Anyways,
These are some paintings that I did while I was away in the Dominican. And here's some more with the stencil in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And this one with the stencil in the background. And then there's one more here. This one in the background there. I just finished this one.
Oh yeah. So you put the stencil down, then you airbrush it, and then you add the darker bits later.
Yeah, it's usually very stark, and I will paint over it. Okay, so this one here. And I'll go over here. All right. So we'll look at this one. All right. So the contrast is very stark when I at the beginning, right? So it's white and whatever color I'm using. And then I'll flick stuff on, and I added some little bit of yellow in here to go with what I had in the foreground, and darkened this, so airbrushed it without the stencil in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's I think the hardest part is where's that flippy thing? There it is. The hardest part is getting the tools ready and cleaning them up afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, it's lots of fun. And I've gotten people together to go plein air painting every week, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh, great.
So that's what I've been up to.
Yeah, it's great weather for that.
Yeah.
Especially yeah, if you're out of the sun.
Yeah. No, we call it plein air for seniors. So it has to be like good weather. It has to be very accessible. It has to be very civilized.
Yeah.
We don't want any ticks or it's just crazy. Oh yeah, we can't walk too far, Anyways,
It's that kind of limits your options then.
Well, there's a lot of beautiful parks around here. So
yeah. Burlington's nice.
We're right on the lake, right? So
yeah.
we have a lot of beautiful places.
Good.
Yeah.
Did you ever go down to the there's an old house down by the lake shore? I forget what it's called.
Alberta Mansion?
Yeah, I guess. I can't remember. There's a little pet cemetery in there, and it's right on the lake shore. It's right on the lake. And it's a very old house. It was somebody's mansion a long time ago. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, I think it's Paletta. I just did a painting there.
Yeah.
I just put it in a show, a plein air show. There's a little house that they built, like it looks like a little cottage, and they built it for their kid to have a dollhouse or a playhouse, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I painted that.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, Rob, do you want to go next?
Okay. I was out to the Kilby farm with Alice Buttrill and Cylindra.
Oh yeah.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And
that's nice.
A couple of paintings out there.
Nice.
And then I've been we went to Greece in April, first part of May. And so I've got this one here. Don't know if the light's hitting it very well. But seen from a hill looking down and catching the bay and an island beyond and so on. So that's about the extent that I got. I got a few other things, but doing the best I can. I got a pinched sciatic nerve right now, so can't really do too much of anything. Just hoping for that to calm down so I can get back at it.
Okay, let's see. Okay, thank you, Rob. What we got next here? Gary, do you want to go next?
Sure. I live in Quebec, so I think most of you are in Toronto, right?
Well, we're kind of all over.
Oh, okay.
Well, Rob's out west, and Michelle's in Burlington, and Roberta's in Saskatchewan, and
Oh, okay. Oh,
we're all over the place. Yeah.
great. So yeah, you're right across the country. I spend my winters in the Dominican Republic, so I can show you a couple of things from there. Just hold them up there.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That was a scene I saw on the beach. I thought was really hilarious.
The baby.
I rushed back to the studio and painted it. And I do. Here's another one I just did here.
Oh, very nice.
Sunset. These guys didn't even know I was painting them because I was so focused on the sunset.
Yeah.
Mm.
I can show you a couple more that I've done from the area around here. These are plein air, and this was Joe's
Oh, very beautiful.
antique store.
Yeah.
So I painted that from my car. Do you have those rings in front? Those are.
Yeah, we can see them.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I have some ring
Ring lights.
go with this. Anyway, that's that, and I do quite a few paintings for my car. Actually, this also was painted for my car.
Mm.
That's just on the highway, short distance from me. I've got so many. Would you like to see water, sea, Dominican? Do a lot of nudes too.
Yeah, whatever you got.
Well, these are not recent, but because it's hard to get models.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's, I guess, typical of what I do.
Very
I
nice.
love the work you're showing in the others here. That's all I can think of.
Okay. All right, thank you, Gary. Move on now to Mark.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Mark's out east. He's the East Coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in Halifax. I haven't done too much work. I've been going to a lot of the car meets to get some source materials, but just a few sketches here and there, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Citroen. And this one also a little bit of a study. I'm thinking of making that a bigger painting with a bit more detail.
Are these from car conventions you go to?
Some of them are, yeah. These photos are not. This one is. This was down at the local Canadian Tire.
Oh yeah.
They meet up every now and then I spent quite a lot of time on this one. This was a bigger one.
Yeah.
That's a Ferrari, yeah. This one was just from a photo because you won't get one of these in Canada, I don't think.
Yeah, especially that angle. It's hard to. You don't want to be hanging over the car for hours on end.
No, that's a yes. Yeah. So yeah, I've got a lot of photos, so they're going to keep me busy for the next few months.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's all for me, really.
Okay, thanks, Mark.
Thanks.
All right, moving along, Mariana. What have you got?
Okay, hi. I haven't been doing much recently, so the only one recent work I did was this one from Edward Garden. Um,
Oh, very nice.
mm,
Great atmosphere.
uh,
It's a bit
can you
bright.
see it properly? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and maybe this one too, but was yeah, this one. Yeah,
Mhm.
Mm.
yeah. That's it for now. Summertime.
Okay. Peggy, how have you been doing?
Hi,
Oh, you're
I'm good.
you're still at the beach.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
You never
Uh,
leave.
I do, yeah, right. I live here. I'm just jumping in for fellowship.
Oh,
I don't
great.
have anything to,
Are you going to India?
yes,
Oh, great. So Peggy's
yes.
gonna be our representative at the IWS India show. When is that again?
No, December,
December. Yeah.
yeah,
So that's a huge watercolor behind you, is it?
yeah.
That's her
Yeah, well,
background.
it's about it's a half sheet. It's a virtual background behind me.
Okay, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, this exciting trip to it was too much for me to manage. I tend to go to Mexico in December to see my brother and his family down there. So it's good that we have got representation from
Yeah.
IWS Canada.
Oh, it would have been lovely to have you, but
Yeah.
um,
They just added me to the list. They said, so wait, they never even asked me. They just added me to it. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
well, you're a special invited guest, so
Yeah.
it's up to you. Are you submitting a painting?
No, I didn't do that either.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to. I've got so much stuff on my plate locally. We have the two exhibitions coming in September. I
Yes.
just don't have time to spread myself too thin. That on top
Yes.
of regular commissions and teaching and everything. So.
Well, I'm looking forward to someday to going to Mexico. So.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll do that again.
Yeah.
Winter. Yeah.
I'm hoping to.
That'll be fun. Yeah, we had a great time in Holland last month, so Mexico will be just as much fun. So I'll let you know more details as they emerge.
Good.
Okay, moving on to Roberta now. What's new, Roberta?
Hello, good evening.
Oh.
I've been AWOL.
Able?
AWOL.
Okay.
I'm a retired teacher, but I took a temporary contract in May and June, and it just took up all my time and sucked the life out of me. So so anyway, I feel like I've been really away from my painting and I'm just getting back into it. But I'm working with a new mentor through Mastrius. Her name is Amanda Houston, and she calls herself a creativity coach, and she's very accomplished in design. That's her area. She at one point was designing for Nike, and I don't know, she said different companies. I can't remember them right now, but she's worked in industry as a designer quite a bit. And so I'm working with her right now as a mentor. And so one of the things that I need to do for that was going to just do a series. So I was struggling with trying to figure out what to do my series on, and not because I couldn't think of anything, but because I could think of too many things. So I just have a lot of areas of interest, and wetlands is I love wetlands, and I love painting water birds and water birds in wetlands. And my thing also is plein air. I love plein air. So I also was trying to get myself out, out on the land. We just married my youngest daughter off yesterday. I had company here for breakfast this morning, and everybody left, and I was just like, oh.
I'd go easy on yourself.
Well, the thing is, I just get so built up for stuff like this, and then when it's over, I'm just like, I crash, right? I used to be a 4-H general leader, and after achievement day, I mean, everything would go well and perfect and beautiful, and I would just get depressed after, right? So I'm like, oh, good, I can get on this IWS call. It'll take my mind off of things. But so anyway, with discussions and submitting some work to my mentor, what we came up, I'm doing a series on canola fields. The canola fields are in bloom right now, and the flowers are dropping soon. So I have a few plein air sketches, and they're not wonderful, but they're good sketches to work from, to do some more work. So this is one. And I just need to do a few things, and I'm going to do a redo on this because I'd like the sky. It looks quite black. I think maybe I used indigo there or something, but it's I need to bring that bluer and do a little change there. And then this was we went to a beach, a small beach, and structures are not my thing, right? So I was okay with this, and I kind of like it. She had a few comments that, you know, of things that she would change or do differently, and she also said, yeah, I can see that the structures aren't your thing. So and then this one was from my car. We have the bugs have been really bad here, so this one I painted from my car. And I think I can work on this one. I think this one I can develop a bit better. You know, with the water turning through there. I always enjoy with the canola, it's that yellow and the play of that yellow with other colors. And then this one is just really a bare sketch. I went out actually day before yesterday when I should have been preparing for having guests. And just took an hour or two. And as I was painting, it started out sunny. And by the time I was done, the clouds had rolled in like this. And there's a few things I still need to do with this, but it was a good rough sketch, you know, to kind of get me going. So that's what I need to do over the next few days, is get back out before the flowers drop off of the canola. And I've been really trying to get some good light on it. And I'd love some evening light. But we've had smoke from, I think, from the Alberta fires, and we've got some northern Saskatchewan fires. So it'll start out okay in the day, and toward evening, the smoke starts to, you know, be more predominant, and then it's hard to see. It's very hazy. And so that's my goal for the next while and what I'm working on. And I just feel like I'm kind of getting back into things. The other thing is actually, and I hate to say this out loud because I'm really scared about it, but I think I might come to Mississauga.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I have an aging aunt and uncle that live in Mississauga, and they still live in their home. And I would like to go see them in their home, but I mean, coming to the IWS thing would be a really good excuse to have something else to do too, right? Because, you know, I just wouldn't be able to spend a lot of time with them. So my biggest worry is the airport. I've heard so many horror stories about the airport in Toronto, and so that's my biggest worry, is just you know, actually getting there. So then and getting around in town.
It's not that bad, Roberta.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a worldly traveler. We've traveled a little bit, but usually I have somebody with me, and I think I'm going to be by myself. I don't know if anybody else.
Picking you up?
Pardon me?
You have someone to pick you up?
I think my cousins would pick me up. I have cousins in Brampton.
So it's domestic travel, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So international is where people are having the trouble.
Domestic.
Yeah. Well, and things like losing luggage and stuff. So I'd like to bring my paints because I like to get in on the plein air session. And
well, if you have a direct flight and it's domestic, the luggage gets lost when you have connections and they miss the connection.
Yeah, I might be able to get a direct flight. I will try to. There's not always I would be flying from Saskatchewan.
Don't check your baggage. Travel light. Do a carry-on.
Travel light and just bring it. Yeah, it's only a few days. I should be able to pack most stuff.
It's a good challenge.
It's very, very rare. Like, I've maybe flown 100 times in my life, and they've lost my luggage twice. And one of the times they got it to me that evening. And the other time it took 3 months before I got it back. But they did reimburse me for the lost luggage. It went to India. It kept on going on my flight. My flight had to stop over in Holland, and then it continued on to India. And they I guess forgot to take it off or something, and it got stuck in Bangalore, or I don't know where it was. It was missing some things when I got it back, but I got all the clothing and everything. I'd already written it off. The airline had given me money for compensation and everything, so it was all bonus at this point. But
yeah. So anyway, I'm hoping to do that, and I guess that's what I have to do now is, you know, get booking a flight and that sort of
but
thing.
don't worry, it's
Being prepared to go.
domestic. It's easy. It's easy.
Yeah. So anyway, that, like I said, I've almost been scared to say it out loud because it's been, you know, in the back of my mind, and I think I'm going to do this. I actually had signed up for a plein air excursion in Saskatchewan with a group of Saskatchewan, plein air Saskatchewan, they're called, I think, to something we call the Gem Lakes. It's a beautiful wilderness area, only a few hours from me. So, but I think I'm just going to back out of that and maybe come to Mississauga. It's just a really good opportunity for me to kind of kill two birds with one stone. And
also all the people you'll meet.
All of you.
You'll meet all these people. You'll meet all these people you only know through the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, I've met Mariana and I met at the CSPWC National Symposium in Regina. But I don't think I've met anybody else face to face. So, and we do have actually a few of my fellow painters here are IWS members, but I think the ones that I know of are going to Gem Lakes, and another one just doesn't go. She doesn't travel or go anywhere. So,
great chance.
So yeah.
We hope to have you.
Yeah, and getting around in the city is also a little bit of a concern. So, I'll have to. I haven't used Uber. I guess I'll have to become an Uber user.
It's harder getting around. You said Burlington you'd be in?
Mississauga.
Mississauga?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's enough of us coming and going. You can always
get
people.
So my aunt and uncle are on Homelands Drive. I forget the name of the area of the city, but it's not like, I just looked on Google Maps, and it's not terribly far to get around there from one place to the other. I've just been trying to figure out what hotel would be the best to stay in. That would be a good location. So if any of you have any pointers on that, that would be helpful.
We could also put out the offer if you want to find someone to stay with. Look for people who have.
Yeah, if someone would be willing to billet me, I definitely could go for that too. So I don't want to stay with my aunt and uncle. I just think like they're really too old to have me as a guest, and they would want to have me, in fact. But I just don't think that they would. It's probably not a good idea for me to stay there with them. They're quite old already. So
would I suggest go in the members chat or on the Facebook group and just post, say you're looking for a place to stay during the thing, and I'm sure somebody.
Yeah, and I don't mind staying in a hotel either. I'm fine with that too, because I'm actually, anybody else who's kind of in my same age group probably knows that we have weird sleeping habits when we get older. And wake up at all kinds. Like, I honestly, since I've been older, I sleep 6 hours a night, and that's it. So I often wake up at really weird hours and want to be up and around. So I don't even mind staying in a hotel. It doesn't bother me because I'm all over the place with sleep.
Okay, we'll put that out there, and yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. So thanks.
All right, thanks, Roberta. Okay, who we got still here? Abdullah Nakchadi. There we go.
Hi, everyone. So sorry for joining you late today. Actually, it's my first time on the Zoom meeting, so I'm very pleased to join the IWS group.
Welcome.
And let me introduce myself. So I'm Abdullah, and I'm actually in Montreal, in Quebec. And I'm from Mauritius. I don't know if you know the island. It's an island in the Indian Ocean. And I'm bilingual, speaking French and English. And unfortunately, I've left all my watercolors back there in the country. I brought some paints with me, and I bought recently a watercolor palette. So I've been practicing some watercolors here. when I have time, of course. Concerning watercolor, I did it at secondary level, but I'll get back to it in 2017. And from time to time, I like to paint. I do mostly landscape paintings. And I was in the IWS Mauritius group. And there we did a lot of outdoor paintings, exhibition. And recently I've joined a watercolor group here in Quebec. And we are organizing monthly outdoor paintings. That's good for me because I miss those outdoor painting. And I've got some work that I'm been working for a watercolor group on Facebook. It's the Watercolor Challenge group, and I can show you my recent work. It's a big one. I hope you will see it. Let me turn up. How can I show it to you? Can you see it? No, it's blurry.
You have to turn off you've got your screen so that it's blurred in the background. And if you want to show something, you have to take that blur off.
Let me
Background.
It seems to, yeah, it seems to work if he keeps it right with his head.
Yeah, your face is very clear.
Middle ground, yeah, so keep it where your face is.
I
Bring
guess
it,
the distance back, is it?
yeah, bring it back to your face.
Yeah.
Back.
Further back.
Back.
Yeah, like that.
Oh,
It won't work with the blur on. I know from
The
experience.
background blur on. You gotta.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Let me see if I can turn off the blur. Yeah. No, I don't see any. Can you help me, someone, to where can I see the?
It's on the video camera icon. And there's a little up arrow.
Okay,
Click
yeah.
on that.
Why? Ah, yeah, you're right. Thank you. Okay, so there you go.
There we go. Now we got it.
It's not complete. I
That's
have
very
to
nice.
work on the water, on the river and the foreground. So, a Norfolk landscape is for this month's challenge. I may be to submit it, but I'm still working on that. I have another one here. Show you this one. Yeah, this one is it's a Lake Shire. This one is having completed.
nice.
Very nice.
Is that Mauritius as well?
No,
Or
it's not Mauritius. I think it's a British landscape. I don't really know. You know, the group, they send some pictures, and it is a challenge, and consequently they have to work on that. So these are my two pieces of work, and of course this one. You know that you know this one.
That's nice.
Challenge
Very
that
nice.
one.
nice simple shapes.
Yeah. That's my work here. I got only 3 for now, for the time being, but I'm still working on some themes here. And eventually, if there are outdoor painting that you would be organizing, I would be definitely willing to join. If it is in Quebec, of course, but I don't know if you have a watercolor group here in IWS Montreal.
Yeah, we have Marcia and Tati. Do you know them? They have a local.
Yeah, I've joined their group actually. Yeah.
So they're doing stuff out there in Montreal.
Yeah. And we'll be going to the Atwater the market to do some painting next week, I think.
Michael Solevier. Marianne,
Sol-
you're gonna
Sol-
be disappointed in my pronunciation. He's
Salon.
also Montreal, is he not?
Well,
Yeah.
he's rarely in
Yeah.
Montreal these days. He's all over the place.
Yeah, he travels everywhere.
Well, your best bet is with Tati and Marcia because they're gonna do something regular.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, next week I'll be participating in their group watercolor outdoor paintings. That's a good start for me. Thank you very much for allowing me to speak to you.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
welcome.
bye.
Glad you could join us.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, how's the day? What's new?
Hello everyone, nice to meet you all. It's around 3 years I do watercolor. I don't do a lot outdoor painting because I have kids and always I'm busy. But just I do something very fast without any details like that.
Lovely. Nice.
But my focus is in life, still life and portrait. If you want, I can show you some of my paintings. This one is still life. I did it, and my portrait still life. I also
Nice.
Wow.
portrait.
Just slow them down a little bit.
Yeah, wonderful.
Wow, so many.
Good work. Yeah.
Yeah. This one, I don't know. You can. Yeah.
Mhm. You have only been painting 3 years.
Yeah. Yes. Because I really love one is big. Just
Wow.
Very nice.
thank
If you
you.
don't want to come over again.
Sorry.
Oh, someone has
They're
needs to mute.
yeah, very nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
So
Good
nice.
work.
Very happy today. I meet all. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mhm. Do you have a group that you paint with?
Me? No, I don't
Yes.
have.
All by
Just,
yourself?
No. Just I do myself. 3 years ago, I had 2 courses online with I don't know, with Iranian famous painter. He's online for 2 terms. After it was with nature. He works in nature, but after that I had 2 terms with Mr. Akbar. Akbari, he does portraits. He's a great artist, and after I do at home. That's it.
Yeah, wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Azadeh. Let's see. Okay, how about we go to Chris? She's just arrived from swimming in the ocean, looks like.
What? Do I have anything to display?
you?
I could go and make some art out in the sand. That's about all I can do.
How's your swimming going?
What's that?
How's the swimming?
10 hours today, so
Yeah, I thought they were just this like.
we're all good.
Now you jump into the plastic. I have the plastics in they. Thank you.
Got some audio going. Okay, I'll take you off here. Okay. Chris has been very busy helping us with the website, and she's doing some, you're doing long distance swimming, I think? Yeah. So she's also scouting some nice locations for next year for some paint outs, exhibitions out
Yeah.
in BC.
Folks like that all the time.
Stay tuned.
Yes. 2025 Okanagan.
Okay, let's go to Shelley Pryor, who just arrived. I know she has some news.
Hi, Shelley.
Yeah.
Shelley?
Right. Oh, your audio.
Oh,
There we go.
sorry. No, it was my mic that was
Yeah.
muted. Yeah, I'm chair of the Canadian Society of Painters and Watercolors annual show called Open Water. And I believe, Ian, you just shared a link for that in the Facebook group.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, pardon me, CSPWC, which is an acronym for Canadian Society of Painters and Watercolor, .ca is where you can get all the information. So it closes on August 30th, and they have nearly $10,000 worth of awards for this year. So that's pretty awesome. And it's a transparent watercolor show.
So no gouache, no acrylic.
Yeah.
How much can you use any little touch-ups with opaque?
Like accents?
Yeah, sometimes they have like a 10% rule. Or...
They haven't told me otherwise, so I'm going to say yes. I haven't shared this show before, so I'm going by the rules that were already in place. As far as I know, that would be okay. But yeah, to actually use it in your composition is not allowed,
Yeah.
right? We want transparent color.
Yeah, I'm always asked that in classes and things. Everyone has a different idea of what's allowed and what's not allowed, and
it's a gray area.
Yeah, I tell them in the most cases, it's if you're using very minimal, you're probably okay, but
yeah,
it should be in the rules actually if online, right?
Yes, actually the prospectus is on the website, CSPWC. I can put that in the chat so that you can just find it easily.
So when I read that, I was a little confused. Certain colors like phthalo blue, alizarin crimson, they're considered transparent, where the other ones aren't. Are we just talking watercolors in general?
Yeah, we're talking generally watercolors, which typically are transparent. The idea is not to block all the white of the paper, to be utilizing the white of the paper.
Right.
And then I think also that means like no gouache or, very tiny little bits, maybe,
Right.
depending on what the rules are of gouache or ink used for accents or even gel pens, right?
Right, correct.
Yeah.
I had, pardon me, I had one person inquire about using watercolor ground, a transparent watercolor ground over top of the transparent watercolor. So the ruling was that no, if it was used as a substrate, great. But what it does is because it is kind of seals it in, allows you to build up layers. That is not traditional watercolor. So that would be a no, even though it is transparent. Yeah, there's always these gray areas, right? When it comes to these things, people come up with questions I would have never dreamed of.
What about
the transparency as opposed to opacity, I think is what you're saying, right?
Generally speaking, yes. Yeah. Not like stay away from gouache and acrylic.
If you're painting with UPO, is that considered opaque?
I'm trying to remember off the top of my head.
It's just your surface, right? So I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I think you can look at the prospectus, and I believe it tells you, and I've forgotten what it is off the top, but I believe it's okay, but I'm not sure. I can't remember off the top.
it behaves so differently. I think it would be really difficult to include Yupo
Yeah,
Yeah,
in a judged show, in a juried show. but-
you could be right. I can actually check that. I'll check that right now, and I can let you know. Wait a minute, I have to look on my screen.
Peggy, you're muted.
Mm. I know when you're actually in your application portfolio, they want organic fiber paper.
Right, it does say Yupo is not included.
Okay.
Right, so
it's
Yupo
not
was not an acceptable surface for this show. With the Canadian Society of Painters in Watercolor, they alternate every year. So they have 1 year where it's transparent watercolor, and the next year, like next year, 2025,
Can you believe
it's
it?
going to be mixed media or mixed, not mixed media, water media. That's it. And that will include all of those things that that are sort of questionable, right? So it alternates from year to year.
Great, good to know. And so check that out. Lots of prizes to be had, and it's quite a prominent exhibition, I believe. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, 99th.
Okay, so where can they go again to find information?
Yeah, I'm going to put that in the chat right here. Actually, what I'll do is I'll pull up the website, and I'll put the actual link to the show itself, not just CSPWC. Although you can find it pretty easily on the front page. All right. There we go. And I will just put that in the chat.
Great.
There you go.
Okay. Thank you, Shelley. There we go.
Thank you.
So check that out.
Looking forward to all the submissions.
Yeah. So have a look there, and yeah, good luck to everyone for their submission to the exhibition. Okay, we'll go to our last one we have. Jing, are you there?
Hello, Ivan. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm here. Of hiding. So, for introduction, right? And actually, I'm working on something.
Nice. And
hand.
please.
Like I'm trying to study the head part.
Yeah, some Bern Hogarth. Is that what you're studying?
Sorry, what's your question?
Bern Hogarth, it looks like.
Oh.
You know Bern Hogarth? He has books about the structure of the face and muscles and things like that.
Oh, I'm not sure. Like a random picture from online.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. Yeah.
Because I was doing a lot like a landscaping, but I want to transfer to the more people more and get the structure right. So doing some practice right now.
Oh, yeah. No, that's good to learn. Yeah.
Very structural drawings.
And yeah.
So, okay. Thank you, Jing. Okay, why don't we move along now? We only have less than 10 minutes left. So let's get to our members' choice vote. So everyone here, because you've taken the time to tune into the Zoom meeting for this month, you can all vote on our members' choice challenge. Then the winner will receive a set of Coral Yuchen brushes, which are quite good, I must say. I have version of them myself, and especially the big brush, the big round brush is use it quite often. Oh, we got one
I
more.
like this one.
One last minute joiner here. Okay, so just to refresh everyone's memory, let's see if I can find a way to replay the video. I wonder if I can play off YouTube here. Let me try and share my screen. I know we only have a couple people here who are in the challenge. I'm not sure if sound will work or not, but what's important is that we show the video with
Big
all
thank you to everyone.
Okay, here we go. Sec. I'll share my screen here. Oh, share screen. Here we go. Share screen.
Who joined our Members Choice Challenge for July 2024.
You'll see that?
That was advertised in our previous magazine. We have many very quality submissions for this.
So here's
contest.
Abdullah's.
Abdullah Nasib Nanchari, Adele Partington.
Adele.
Nice contrast there by Adele. Azadeh Agigi. Beautiful sunset there as well. Mariana Mariova. Beautiful dreamy quality to that painting. Marie Francoise Engels. Again, very nice contrast, nice silhouette background. Monica Shepherdson, beautiful colors, beautiful sunset. Natalia Udkina, again, beautiful sunset. Nice addition of the boat in front. Robert Callahan, very nice architectural design there. Roberta Luczynski, again, very nice architecture, nice angles, nice sunset behind them. Susan Leet, very beautiful colors and Roberta brush strokes there. Svetlana Buridug, again, beautiful sunset highlighting.
Okay, I'll play it one more time. So have another look.
Quality.
Make note of your favorite. One more time, we'll play our contestants. Everyone saw that the first round? My thing worked here?
Yeah.
Yep.
One more time.
Many very quality submissions for this contest. Abdullah Nasib Nanchari, Adele Partington. Nice contrast there by Adele. Azadeh Agigi. Beautiful sunset there as well. Mariana Mariova. Beautiful dreamy quality to that painting. Marie Francoise Engels. Again, very nice contrast, nice silhouette background. Monica Shepherdson, beautiful colors, beautiful sunset. Natalia Udkina, again, beautiful sunset. Nice addition of the boat in front. Robert Callahan, very nice architectural design there. Roberta Luczynski, again, very nice architecture, nice angles, nice sunset behind them. Susan Leet, very beautiful, nice use of colors and Roberta brush strokes there. Svetlana Buridug, again, beautiful sunset highlighting the dome of the church there. So,
okay, hope you all got that. Stop share. Okay, oh, we've got Lorraine visiting us here. Okay,
I have. Am I too late?
No,
am I too late?
Now? No, you can do it. Okay, well, everyone's mulling over their decision for the vote. You can show us what you got. Let's see.
Oh, I haven't got anything. I'm out of the house.
Okay, do you want to discuss anything? You want to mention anything?
Well, I will want to mention one thing. I tried those colors. I've got those colors going that we met from when we met with Dara.
Oh, Dara.
And
the Mars black and all that.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I bought that too. Yeah.
You liked it, Mariana?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I started to use them. Yeah.
Pardon me?
I started to use it.
Yeah, me too. I've started to test them. And I've started to test that black because I told you, I think I said to you, I don't use black. Like black is not on my palette.
It's not like quite black.
A mixed black, right? But when I got this black now, I'm trying different colors. And because I'm not in the house, I can't show you. Perhaps I can show you next month. different colors, transparent colors over that black. And it's lovely. It's lovely. I'm going to take a gamble because I have to do a demonstration on next Monday, and I'm going to use those colors. And because I've never used them on a finished painting before, it's a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it'll be all right. I don't care what happens, right? Whatever happens, happens. It's just right.
So for everyone else, she's referring to Mars Black. In Amsterdam, we visited the studio of Daria Mitta, and her favorite colors are, which yellow was it? What was the yellow called?
Transparent yellow.
Transparent yellow and Mars Black are her two go-to colors.
And when I look at her stuff, that's pretty much what she uses, right?
Yeah. So those are the Mars Black is a very, very thick, lots of texture to it. Almost like a charcoal or something, isn't it? Like a liquid charcoal. It's so it's got a lot of granulation.
It's like a liquid charcoal, but yeah, I think there's a lot of blue in that color.
Yeah.
Because it does make a nice green. When you put that transparent yellow, you use that?
I've never
Peggy,
used it.
do you use that?
No, after your topic here, I have a question to anyone. Yeah, so finish and then I'll ask my question.
No, I was just saying that when we went to her gallery and I saw her work, I was excited about the brilliance of that yellow against the black. And I had tried before. I did one, and sorry, I'm just not in the house, but I could show you where I used a gray, neutral gray, and I layered over it with transparent color. But that yellow is very brilliant, and it makes a great contrast to what was there. You know, like it's good. It's just nice.
Is that a warm yellow or a cool yellow?
I think it's that's a good question.
Is it like a lemon?
It's more of a warm.
Yeah, I find it's a lot like New Gamboge. Transparent yellow is much like that. It's very translucent and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
so sorry for the noise. Somebody's burning the house down. Sorry.
So I have a question, if folks don't mind, because I tend to use a very limited palette myself, very transparent colors. And lately I've been sneaking some neutral tint in there because the Zoofics and, the ones I really admire, they often will use it. And I'm concerned because it says it's transparent. Has anyone else been using neutral tint?
So
I do. Use it quite a bit.
You're happy with that? Are you finding it transparent?
Oh yeah. I do find it transparent.
Yeah.
Especially if you see it next to like something like Payne's gray. You'll really notice the difference.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I mean, if you take it straight out of the tube, you can make it pretty opaque, as you can with any color, right? But generally speaking, when I use it by itself, or if I mix it with anything, it usually ends up very transparent. I usually end up having to add more.
Right. So. Cool. Yeah.
I tend to use it more as a mix if I want to. Something or grease. Yeah. That's about it.
Good. Yeah. Payne's gray. Taboo. Stay away from Payne's gray.
It's funny you say that because I never liked Payne's gray either, but I know people that they swear by Payne's gray.
Yeah.
I love Payne's gray.
I guess
there you go. See?
I just use ultramarine and burnt sienna. Pretty much anything that's gray tones, that's my favorite. And it gives almost that Payne's gray kind of gray.
Yeah. My thing is over the years you can tell, oh, that's a Payne's gray painting. Oh, that's a Payne's gray painting. I don't mind Payne's gray, but when it starts to be so obvious that it's in every piece of work, that's my taste. I don't care for that.
The one I have on my palette that I am gonna chip out of every palette that I have it on is Paradigm Green. I was
What
gonna
is it?
stick with
What was
Paradigm
it?
Green for a while, and I just hate it. Paradigm Green. It's got black in it, I think, and it's just a dead color. And when you get it in something, it just dulls it down. So I'm gonna pull it out of any place and put that on a palette.
But if you put that with, say, that transparent yellow, it might not be so dead.
I don't know. It's just, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I could fool around with it, I guess, but I've just been avoiding it.
I dropped you on the floor. I'm sorry.
Ouch.
Yeah.
All right, are we all, everyone has their vote ready?
Okay, what do we do to vote, Ian? Because I missed it. Tell me.
Just go, write the name in the chat of the person you want to vote for, and I'm gonna tally them, and then whoever has the most wins the brush set, golden maple brush set.
Just our best one or our best 2 or 3 or just
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Okay, do your top 2, and that'll make it more
Do you
democratic.
have a list of the names, Ian?
Not really.
Okay. If you had a list, we could vote for them.
Yeah, I could make a list, I guess. It'll take
You could just give a number for each one.
And then it's kind of anonymous who you're voting for, right?
Right. I'm just trying to
Like a
remember
poll.
the spelling of names, so I'm winging it here.
done in advance. I could make a list, but it'll take me a
Well, you could play it again and just number them 1, 2, 3,
Right.
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Right. And then you can do your poll, and we can just put a number down.
And I've got to match the number to the name. So I
Well,
gotta,
it's in the order of the video.
yeah. Then if I say number 4, I got to figure out which one the number 4 was, which means I got to make a list anyway. Okay.
Just a minute.
Whatever way it's easiest for you.
Well, let's just do I'll do that next time because people are already.
Yeah, I'm winging it with the names. I tried to remember some names, so there you go.
Next time I'll make a list and I'll do it that way because yeah, we do numbers and I've got to figure out which number is which, and so which means I'll make a list anyway, and then we could just done by the list. But in any case, okay. So 1 vote for Abdullah, 1 vote for Adele, 2 votes for Adele. Abdullah, Adele, Abdullah and Adele. Another Adele. Marie-Françoise Ingalls. And then Susan Leet. Abdullah, another big one. Natalia. Another Abdullah. Another Abdullah. Okay, it looks pretty conclusive that Abdullah has won the prize.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure for me. Thank you very much for your choice.
Adele won last time, so good to have someone else for this time. Okay, so I guess I have your mailing address info here on the back end of things here. So okay, this week I'll send you out the prize of the brush set.
Thank you.
Maple
Thank
brush
you,
set.
Jan.
One big round one. I use it all the time. It's very nice, very useful brush. And the other ones are smaller brushes, but they're also very useful. Nylon brushes too. So congratulations and
Thank you,
everyone, for tuning in to this month's edition of the IWS Canada group chat. And thank you for sharing all your paintings and information. And we hope to see you all out at our United Through Watercolor exhibition, September 5th through 8th, as well as Alberta, Watercolor Alberta, which is starting on the 30th of September. United Through Watercolor exhibition. If you still are working on a painting, you're not going to meet your deadline, just let me know. Extend it. Oh, Lorraine's back again. We can extend the deadline if you need it. Just let us know, and you have to deliver the paintings to myself or show up on the Thursday, September 5th at Digital Arts Mississauga to hang the work. So yeah, hope to see you all there, or Alberta Watercolor. Also, don't forget Shelley Pryor's the Canadian Society of Painters of Watercolor show. Lots of prizes to be won in that, and the details are in the chat here. So thank you again, everybody, and hope to see you next time. And keep up the good work. And
Yeah. Ian, I have a question for you before you go.
Yeah, sure.
I signed up with for one of the workshops in September.
Yeah.
I need to pay for that.
Yeah, anytime before the event is fine.
So I just send it to you?
Send it through IWS Canada gmail.com.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Yeah,
I just didn't see it when I signed
if
up.
you need an invoice, let me know. If not, just send it to IWS Canada. Just make a note what it's for, and I'll record
Okay.
it.
An invoice I do need, but I'll put a note on that.
Okay. Yeah, just make me
All
know.
right, and thank you again for a lovely trip to Holland.
Yes, thank you for coming.
And the lovely licorice.
Yeah, okay.
It's great. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Time.
Thank you.
Night.
Bye.
Everyone.
Okay.
Bye.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Bye.